Now I will be talking some important information before genetic screening. It's good to know. University of Virginia Department of Internal Medicine and Division of Endocrinology and Metabolism conducting a study where we are giving 1 week of low salt diet and 1 week of high salt diet. Then we are checking a change of your blood pressure. This is the last part of the study, but before that, each potential participant had to qualify for the study. There are some inclusion and exclusion criteria. Inclusion criteria are you have to be race-wise African American or Caucasian, age between 18 to 70 years, normal blood pressure, BMI 18 to 29.9. Exclusion criteria are not pregnant, nursing mother, no diabetes, no heart disease, no history of stroke or peripheral vascular disease. When you meet all criteria, then 30 minutes genetic screening will be scheduled at Clinical Research Unit, which consists of drawing 1 tube of blood, taking your cheek swab, and collecting spot urine sample. After collecting all the sample, we are going to drop all sample to the research lab for testing. We are looking for particular gene variant. It's called GRK4 and SLC4A5. It might take more than a month or so to get back the result. If we find our target gene variant, then we will be doing 90 minutes of general screening, which is almost same as yearly physical checkup during general screening. We will taking medical history, doing physical exam, checking your kidney function, liver function, lipid level, and complete blood count by drawing blood sample. We'll also be doing EKG to check your baseline heart condition. The result of general screening will be back within a week or so. It does not take much time. If everything all right, then we'll put you on diet. 1 week of low salt and 1 week of high salt diet. Low is really low, only 10 millimole. And during that time, we can give you only vegetarian food. Because meat has intrinsic salt too. High is not too high. Normally, average American people eat 150 to 200 millimole, and we'll give you 300 millimole of salt. In a milligram, it is like 6,900. If someone vegetarian, we can add pickles, hummus, veggie broth with vegetarian food. If anyone wants non-vegetarian food, we have that options like chicken, beef, etc. We'll give you breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and the challenging part is you have to eat only our food. No other food is allowed. Only you can drink decaffeinated coffee and tea and plenty of plain water. During 1 week of low salt and 1 week of high salt diet, you have to come to Clinical Research Unit Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday and Monday are hour-long visit. During 1 hour visit, we are taking your checking your blood pressure every 15 minutes interval 3 times and give you package of meal, and you will also give us spot urine sample. Wednesday is 15 minutes long. We will give you food and you will give us spot urine. No pressure checkup. It is important to mention at this point, you might think that you are taking all foods to home. Who is going to see you? You are eating or not. Actually, we have way to know. Do you know how? We are giving you certain amount of salt in the food and we are checking your urine sample. It should be close, the number should be closed, same almost. If we find significant amount of mismatch, then we have to terminate the study because we will not get any data out of it. Okay, so now Junaid is going to talk about the risk part and benefit.
So the risks include drawing blood, which may be slightly uncomfortable, and then you're also providing us confidential information. This information will stay strictly within our study group. And then there's a lot of benefits associated with this study. There's 2 weeks of prepared food that we're providing you free of cost. And then upon successful completion, there's a $200 payout. And then the most important part of the study is the knowledge that we gather, the scientific knowledge that will help with future drug discovery and also to determine your predisposition to developing salt-sensitive hypertension. It is good to mention about salt sensitivity. People believe that if we take a lot of salt, we might raise our blood pressure. Surprisingly, that is not the case. Some people are salt sensitive, and then some people are salt resistant, which means that your blood pressure doesn't change with increased sodium content. And then there's also a phenomenon known as inverse salt sensitivity, at which point an increase of salt results in a lower blood pressure. If you've qualified for the study, this is the only way we can measure it. That means we will be able to know how your body system responds to salt intake. We are part of a huge NIH grant study, and we hope to recruit 3,000 people during this study.